A big congratulations to Ghana. They won Comoros yesterday and automatic qualification to the 2026 World Cup. Charlie.
Our rivals.
Charlie, congratulations.
You don't enter before us.
Charlie, congratulations to you guys. And also, these people, Senegal, I don't know, but I with the way Senegal is playing, I think them and World Cup, they are very close.
Yeah.
Then these other people again, Ivory Coast. But truth be told, looking at this set of countries that we normally rival against, Senegal, Ivory Coast, Ghana, they tend to be doing well more than us, Nigeria.
In the World Cup.
In the World Cup area. Last year, Shebi Ghana went to the last World Cup.
Yes.
They qualified for the last World Cup. Coming in this World Cup now, they have qualified.
Even Senegal was there.
Senegal was there.
Morocco.
Just imagine. Cameroon was also there.
Yes, Cameroon was also there.
Cameroon was there. So imagine now, the only thing that we are just hoping on is for South Africa to drop points. What if South Africa drop points? Do you think Nigeria can even win at you? And not just winning 1-0, 3-0 up front. Let's just a brief, just make it brief.
Well, first of all, I heard that they had like 2 training sessions when they arrived. Tactical training sessions, indoor training session. Everything is just going down. Everybody mind did this game. But the truth is that Benin, for them to get to this level of being the first people in the group, to top this group, they are not easy to play against. So I don't see Nigeria trying to find it so easy against Benin. And one of our biggest problems as a team in the Super Eagles is our defending. Not that we have so bad defenders, you understand, but one problem where I would pick us from our defense is our goalkeeper. I don't know if he's being overconfident or I don't know the kind of approach he brings into these games, knowing fully well that this is World Cup qualifying matches. I've asked myself a question we've played almost like, okay, this game tomorrow will make it like 10 games, if I'm not mistaken. 10 games in the qualifying session of the World Cup. How many clean sheets have we gotten from those 10 games? Now, some people will say it's not only goalkeeper that will work to get a clean sheet. The defenders to have to be there. But if your defenders are not helping you, that is where you as a goalkeeper, you come in. There are certain mistakes that are very, very much avoidable by our goalkeeper, Stanley Wabali. And for me, I am not encouraged by that. That goal we considered against Lesotho, it was very, very unnecessary. Knowing fully well that we needed goals, we needed points, and we needed goals. So I don't know if Nigeria can be able to build or be able to solidify the defense and then probably get us goals. I heard about the possibility of us playing or being the best losers or being second team to qualify from goals. That is if we don't concede though. If we win 1-0 and South Africa drop points, there is a chance for us, I think, maybe to play a playoff round or something. So for me, this game will not still be easy for the Super Eagles, despite the fact that we are playing at our home ground, because Benin is not a small team.
My first word to the Super Eagles is good luck in advance. Good luck in advance. But I'm not keeping high hopes on them qualifying because I think this is a detrimental point. And looking at the form of Benin recently, I think that Benin has been amazing recently. Looking at that game against Rwanda, a 9-minute saver, and they keep leading the table, and we winning this game depending on the goal margin. So everything is just dynamic. Benin, we played them at their home ground, and I think we had a tie 1-1, and it was a difficult game. Benin, they play good football. At least I've seen them once or twice play, and it will not be that easy. But for me, I feel this is the problem of Nigeria. Here in Nigeria, we are selling the back for Ghana must go. Ghana don't go. We will stay there. And we are struggling to go. So I think we should just put ourselves intact. Our problem is just within ourselves. Like the last squad, the coach used was a good one. Not too bad. It was a bit stable. If you had been exploring that team from the onset, I don't think by now we will be struggling like this. But nevertheless, let's see. we keep hopes
All
average.
right, let's go into some talk around Chelsea. This one, our own talk. I saw this on Twitter and I said, let me just ask. Between these 4 players, who will you sell? Palmer, Cucurella, Casado, Estevão, Williams.
Simple, Estevão Williams.
Why?
It's, I know a lot of people will bring sentiments into this, but the truth of the matter is that you are comparing 3 players that holds Chelsea together, that holds Chelsea like glue, to a young man that just, yes, we know he's a talent, he has prospects, he can become the next Neymar, but the truth is that we've not seen it. And what we have not seen, we cannot work with it. So imagine you trying to sell one of those 3 good players just for a player that you are not sure if that player can reach his full potential in the future. Because it's a possibility. We've had and we've seen so many young players, young talents that did not achieve that big height, that large heights that we are expecting them to achieve. So for me, if such thing should like come up, I will pick Estevão Williams. I know very well that Chelsea can still do well without Estevão Williams.
This has always been the problem of Chelsea. Always the problem. Not believing in young talents. This is the problem now. Like Big Dave said.
Out of the 4 of them.
Now, you are saying that you pick Estevão Williams. Why? He's a young player. These 3 men, they played for a while for the team. And it looks as if, or it is true that the team is built around them. This, that. That's true. But don't forget, there was a time we had players that would probably be team holders. There was a time that we had players that would probably be stars, and we sold them off out of carelessness. Example, Musiala, Mohamed Salah, Kevin De Bruyne. And now we are seeing the influence of those players all over the world. Now, players being too superb and too shining for people to see around the world, it's based on their individual brilliance and their individual training and the rest of it, how they build themselves in general. That's what I want to say, how they build themselves. Now, you might not be seeing that unique part of Estevão that can be a key holding player in Chelsea for now, but nobody knows the next season.
So which one will
nobody
you pick
knows
to sell?
The thing is that you've already used the word now. You've used the phrase. You have not seen
if you're
that
talking about
potential for now.
selling a player from those 4 players for now, or more, it's a difficult one.
Which one be for now? They say for the 4 players, who you go say? Choose one way you go say.
More guy, this one is very tight for me because I appreciate the 4 players from Cucurella. Guy, I love Cucurella so much. I love his bowling pattern. Down to Caicedo. Guy, Jesus.
Do you think if we say Estevão, Chelsea cannot get, or even as a team itself? Remember we won.
He has not picked.
Wait,
though.
I've not picked
No,
yet.
he's disputing by.
Yes, what I'm saying that is, see, Estevão is just coming. He has not showed anything. See, there's nothing special about Estevão in Chelsea currently.
That is the reason why you have to pick him. To me, that's the reason why you have to sell him. Because yes.
Yeah, allow him to pick his own.
He's putting it to me that I should pick him. But guy, it's still a difficult one.
Which one be?
But see, if I'm to pick between these 2 players,
between the 4 players,
it will still be in line with Guy Palmer is so brilliant. Guy Palmer is so brilliant.
Leave this talk where they talk. This is not supposed to be a serious debate for me to
Now,
any
it's a serious debate because I'm also considering the future of the player.
There is no player that, see, Palmer is still a futuristic player. How old is Palmer?
Now, okay, wait, let me tell you something. You know that if Chelsea still had the likes of Kevin De Bruyne and Mohamed Salah in the team, at this point we will not be struggling.
You are bringing those players up based on you are forgotten the scenario that made them leave Chelsea in the first place.
But
they did not leave Chelsea because Chelsea wanted to sell them. They decided to leave.
Mr. Peters, this is tough for me.
And it's not even.
I said I saw it somewhere, so I decided to bring it here. It's not that I brought the question from any, just manipulate it.
So, okay. talking about this now. I was talking about currently. If I'm to say any player now,
This man,
A gun to your head, who will you sell?
this man, you're funny.
Coco Caicedo
How can you be wasting time in such questions like this? You are very funny.
the guy might not understand, but I know what I'm saying in Estevão Williams. But Safitas, this is very difficult. But I still keep my ties between Palmer and Estevão Williams. And if I want to segment between these two players, sure, I'll say Estevão Williams.
This man. This man.
Ah, God, you're crazy. All right, I'm pushing further. Another crucial talk. Looking at Noni Madueke, his performance for Arsenal so far, because right now there have been some pundits doing this comparison, saying that is there any difference between Noni and the Garnacho and the Gittins we brought to Chelsea? You understand? And this question came to my mind. I was like, okay, let me throw this question when you guys come. What was the major reason? What do you think was the reason, or what do you think was the major reason that made Noni Madueke to leave Chelsea? Is it because of he felt that the club did no longer believe in him, or he saw the 18-year-old Brazilian doing his thing in the Club World Cup and decided to grab the Arsenal opportunity?
What made Noni to leave Chelsea? Is it because of Estevão or which other one? Which other?
He thought the club no longer believe in him again.
Well, like I said, when Chelsea sold Noni, or when Noni decided to leave Chelsea, that it was a good decision from him. First of all, because every player wants to play. Every player wants to go where they will have more chance to play. And him himself, he knows that for the time he has played at Chelsea, he hasn't really lived up to the expectations of the Chelsea fans. And then yes, Estevão is part of what made him leave, because he knows that when Estevão comes, you have Neto, you have Estevão in that same position that is still, they're going to like compete with you. So the chances are slim that you will have more time to play or more minutes to play in the pitch. So instead of that, why don't I go to Arsenal where I just have more mainly Saka to compete with? And if anything happens, I can still navigate from the left to play. So that was a good decision for him. So I feel like what made Noni to leave Chelsea was because of, yes, I would say, is the competition, the lack of minutes to play. Because at that moment, Neto was like our best winger, was our best right winger, and then Estevão was hot. So there's every tendency that Noni was going to sit at the bench if he was at Chelsea till now. So for me, right decision. I think it's because of the competition.
For me, I think the reason why he left is best known to him. But if I'm to speculate based on why he left, number one, at the particular moments during the summer transfer window period or after the season, Chelsea had been speculating for different players. They speculated for Garnacho, speculated for Estevão was already brought in. And don't forget, they've already signed Quenda, who should be joining us next summer. And she's speculating for Jamie Gittins, she's speculating for other players that most of them we did not probably get them. And him looking at the team is like, looking at his condition during the Club World Cup, at some point he was not even seeing games. He was not seeing games because Maresca had to bench him. And he was even playing Nkunku ahead of him. So you see the whole scenario. So him looking at the situation, he had to accept the offer coming from Arsenal. Because if at that particular moment he's not having that game time that he should have, is it this season when all those speculated players must have been signed? That's when he will probably have it. So I think it's a good decision for him. But if there is any extra reason why he left Chelsea, why he decided to leave and to say yes to Arsenal, I think it's best known to him.